My name is Will Dennis, and this is my story.
I guess I'm gonna start off with the drive on the way to the auto shop. Had to do something to make money, put food on the table. So I start working on cars. So I worked my way up, and I ended up getting a job here at Quality Auto Works. I was able to make a decent living like that. Had a nice house, 2 kids, wife. I was living all right. But one day there was some things going on that I just didn't agree with. Now, Jimmy, how come you told that lady she needed to replace her solenoid, her starter, and her alternator, when all she needed was some new spark plugs? Don't you know that's gonna run her $1,200, including the labor? That ain't but a $50 job, and you got her paying $1,200. Correction, that's actually gonna be, $1,500. I'm telling her to replace her battery, too. But man, you can't be cheating people like that, man. That ain't right. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. I wouldn't necessarily say it's cheating people. It's, creative diagnostics. But it's gonna take you a week to get all that stuff done, man. She could have been in and out here in 30 minutes, man. Not my problem, man. Not my problem. Hey, I'm getting paid, you're getting paid. There's nothing to complain about, man. What's going on, Will? Harper, I need to talk to you, man. We run the service, or are we swindling people? Y'all overcharging people that have less money, and then the people that have the most money, you giving them the best deals and discounts. And then you getting them in and out fast, and then people that really need their car, you know, you hanging on to it and doing extra work on the car and making them have to wait for a real long time, man. I'm trying to see what's at the bottom of this, man. I mean, what are y'all really here trying to do? Now listen, man, just hold on here, man. Listen, we're here to run a business, okay? And so in trying to run a business, sometimes you got to do some things to, well, make sure you make overhead. All this stuff ain't gonna pay for itself. Now, I seen the house you live in. You live in a nice house, okay? You're one of the highest paid mechanics in the city, okay? Ain't no mechanics around here making $200,000 a year in this city. You got to be kidding me. And all that money got to come from somewhere. And this is how I do it. It ain't, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna look out for me. Ain't nobody gonna make sure that I'm breaking ends meet and paying all the bills. Somebody's got to do it, and I'm that guy that got to do it. And you ain't got to worry about all that. All you got to do is do your job and work, and you done a good job of that. So I don't see what the problem is. But I can't keep taking from people like that, man. I gotta help people, man. I gotta pull people up, man. I can't be taking advantage of women with families that need a van to drive around in. And I'm sitting there overcharging her and keeping her car when I know she don't have no other vehicle. And she gotta get rides from other people to get to work and everywhere else she need to go because we messing around on the diagnostics, man. I can't do it, man. Listen, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is how we run business. And this is how we do things around here. I'll tell you what then, man, I'm gonna have to head out of here, man, because, man, I can't do this no more, man. I mean, don't it bother your conscience that you doing people like this, man? I just can't do it no more, man. I can't. I'm gonna have to call it quits, man. I'm gonna have to call it quits today. Cause I can't keep doing this, man. I can't keep doing this to people. I know I've been put on this earth to help people, not to take advantage of them, man. Listen, man, this what I'm gonna do, man. This what I'm gonna do. You can leave here, but I'm gonna have a job for you as soon as you come back, man. So if you ever want to come back, you automatically have a job, and there ain't no hard feelings on my end, man. You know, I understand you got to do what you got to do, but man, ain't no ill will on my side of things, man. So if you ever need to come back and have a change of heart or want to change your mind, you know, you got an open job, and you know, and I ain't gonna demote you or nothing like that, man. So you do what you want to do, and I guess best of luck to you, man. After I left that job, I tried to work as much as I could and other mechanic shops and whatnot, and, you know, I couldn't make that same money. You know, and it got hard, you know, things got real tough, and then Lo and behold, my wife ended up leaving me, and I lost the house. I lost my 2 kids, and then I ended up having to move out and move to another neighborhood. And the new neighborhood I had to move into, it was some kids around the corner that always would be making trouble, and people calling the cops on them, and people always be complaining about them and all that. So I took the kids, and one day we started doing stuff that was more productive. I start playing football with them, start playing catch with them, start running the ball with them and all that. And before you know it, the kids wasn't in trouble no more. The neighbors wasn't complaining no more. So I was able to do some good. I was able to do some service to somebody, even though I wasn't paid for it or nothing like that. I was able to serve the neighborhood in that small way by getting my own neighborhood cleaned up. So then the idea popped in my head. I could do this for a living. Why don't I do this on a little bit bigger of a scale, and maybe I can take my auto skills and mechanic skills, and maybe I can go into teach at a tech school or teach auto work at a high school or something like that.